Hey, what is up, y'all? It is Lisa Bonet, and I'm back with another video. Thank you guys so much for tapping in to Blow Name Media. Make sure you smash that like, share, and subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Now, I'm ready when you are. Now, did y'all hear? And first of all, let me say this. There's been a lot of talk with recent incidences that have gone on about the subject of karma, okay, and the power of the tongue, um, and other things, okay, and like with the women from Compton that got into an altercation with Chrisean, okay, at an event in Compton. If you guys remember that, they were in recently in a near fatal, okay, a very, very serious car accident where their car flipped over. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to also talk about, because there's a few things that are out there, and I just wanted to just go ahead and talk about that. 33K and the recent rumors that he may have, because he put out sort of, it wasn't even a cryptic post, it was a post and delete. And he was referring to women out here with diseases, right? And I caught him on a recent live, and he basically came to clap back and clear up that rumor. Okay, now I'm putting it nicely. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch this clip. Let me see. And just let me let you guys know and just say this. What I speak about goes for everybody, okay? Including the people that we are going to be talking about. So let's go. All right. And what I'm here to let you know, the first thing is Chrisean'S ex shuts down the disease rumors, okay, on his live. Let's go ahead and get into that. Now, warning, some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. And thanks for watching. I just thought I'd read that. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Hold on, let me take this down. And let me show you guys this first clip. Welcome, everybody. You guys know your POV is always welcome in the chat. Just talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Let's go, you guys. Let me go ahead and show you this. Hold on. Go ahead and take a look at this video.
I was just gonna ask you. I just got a question. So, what did she give you?
What the fuck are you talking about?
What did that bitch give you?
What are you talking about? This is what I'm trying to figure out. Did I say somebody gave me something?
Why are you getting mad? What did she give you? Yoda, what did she give you? I'm reading these comments and they said that you said what? You said what? This nigga don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
You said what?
What did you say?
You said, what did she give me? I said, what the fuck are you talking about?
What did that bitch give you? I'm just
What
asking.
did she give me?
I don't know. Apparently a STD. You walking around here with the clap or something?
What? Did that ever come out my mouth?
Nah, not at your mouth, but that's just what was said.
It was not what was said. Stop taking my post and trying to switch the narrative. Y'all even be making sense, but you're not eating. You're not even funny, gang.
Just ask him who's he talking about when he said bitches be walking around with stuff. What was
that ain't a problem. When you say shit like that, when you talk to him, you gotta make it make sense. You don't make it. I never gave up my fuck is that? No, it don't even. I want to pay. I gotta throw back. What you talking about?
Thanks for tapping in. Follow and stay tuned for more.
I was just gonna ask you.
Okay, so you heard what he had to say, and my take on it is, even if it was true, He's not going to say anything. And I feel like if it really was true and he really did have something, why would he even put that out there just to hint or play or allow somebody to carry the narrative? The narrative he knows that most people are going to carry. You feel me? So I do feel like it was he just said it. He was talking about somebody and people took it and ran with it. Right? Now it could very well be a possibility. We don't know. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm thinking. I really don't think he would draw attention if he really did. Why would he draw attention to it? And then if he did have something from somebody, we don't know, he wouldn't tell us, right? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. You said if stupidity is a disease, then we're all guilty. Exactly. They'd all be guilty. We'd all be guilty. You say, I don't believe nothing he or she says. Ain't nobody going to admit they have a disease. Exactly. Come on now. Not like this. And that's the reason why I feel that it was that narrative. We created a narrative and we ran with it. Okay. Let me go ahead and take this down. Now, I saw a little bit about Marsh. I saw a little bit about Tasiki. I saw a little bit about the Compton girls. And we just heard what 33K had to say. Okay. And this is what makes me think, right? That most of these people were at odds with Chrisean, right? Most of them were bouncing back. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like some people made some good decisions. That's all I'm going to say. Now, let me go ahead and take this down, you guys. Now, if you guys have not heard, Marsh has come out and said a few things, okay? She has come out and exposed Zeus for hiring her, then playing stupid. We saw that with Natalie on the actual air, like acting like she didn't know what girl. Now, that is what we didn't believe, okay? But apparently, it looks like Tasiki didn't even know, okay? And a lot of people are saying, hold on, y'all, let me bring this up. That Marsh was kind of tiptoeing around Chrisean'S fragile ego, right? Are they even still friends? Are they still the Boppsy twins? Because I haven't seen hide no hair of it, but hey, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we're gonna let IG tell it, all right? Then we're gonna let the people speak. So let's go. Let me go ahead and show you guys this. Hold on, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being in the chat, y'all. Hold on.
I'm scared. I'm gonna run away from her. Chrisean Rock is going?
That's what they're saying.
Chrisean Rock?
That's what
I'm scared. I'm gonna run away from her. Chrisean Rock is going.
All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and pull this up so y'all can see. This is in no particular order, okay? We are just here to chop it up, have a vibe, enjoy each other's company for a little minute, okay? And catch up on the messy on these streets. So forgive me, don't crucify me, okay? And we're gonna go through these IG posts and we're gonna make it make sense, okay? I don't got it together. I don't got it together. It's all over the place, okay? All right, hold on. Now, let me see, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at, let me just make sure. I like to go all the way down to make sure that I'm not missing it. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at this video. Now, Marsh speaks out on the reason why they jumped to Siki in the other baddies. I forgot what baddies it was. I don't know if it was Midwest or baddies. I don't know which one it was, but the baddies, the last season that both Chrisean and Tasiki were on. So she speaks on the very first fight and the reason why that came about and why they ended up jumping to Tasiki. And she also speaks on, not in this specific video, maybe, I don't know, but she also speaks on how she got to baddies and that she was paid. They asked her to come and why she was sent there, okay?
So I'm like, oh, y'all got too much shit going on. So I believed what my friend was, the information she gave me, that she finna get us live. So off the rip, I'm getting in there. They carry this narrative on TV like I care about what's going on in their sisters. I've been around them. We all be around each other, family for real. I don't be giving a fuck about what people got going on with their family. People really be giving a fuck about what I got going on with my family more than I care about what's going on with theirs in real life, though. So it's like, but I don't, the internet is different in real life. So my real life is my real life. Shit that ain't being documented or seen don't need to be spoken on. But it's like, I really don't care. So I'm not going to even care like I give a fuck. I really just want to get paid, and that's really what I do care about. If I was being totally fucking honest. If you see me have any real genuine connection with certain people, it's going to be because I actually deal with them in real life. Everybody else is a stranger. I'm getting to know them. I can't have anger towards them, premeditated towards them, unless I'm picking a side with one of my friends and they cross somebody that I'm with. Other than that, I have to have the opportunity to organically grow a relationship with you for you to even piss me off or to make me happy. Other than that, you just there being a human. Why the fuck do I give a fuck about what you're doing? It ain't affecting me. So, baddies is created for people to just act juvenile, be juvenile, and turn things that aren't about shit into big drama just for entertainment purposes. I understand that, and this was the only person I really was just keeping it real about this, is that Natalie told me, like, all right, we just want you around to antagonize Latifah. Sure would. But I didn't tell them I mind taking on that job. So I don't know. I don't fuck with who don't fuck with me. I don't give a fuck too much. And then the bitch be talking about, oh, I don't want a chain. Bitch, come get this chain, because I ain't giving it back to nobody. It's mine. I ain't giving it back to not a person on earth. Anybody who wanted it back, they would have to take it. This bitch, it was given to me and it's mine now. So, and that all happened in film. They just didn't show it. I went on stage with the chain. You can see a little glimpse of that. When the first audition ever, when they pass out the chains, you're going to see me at the end. When I'm entering the stage, you'll see me with the chain on. Why ain't nobody say nothing then? Where was all that energy? It didn't exist. So that's the thing. Then when I was walking around, why nobody said nothing? People said stuff after the fact. The show get filmed and then the confessionals happen after. So that's not all aligned the way that it is. It's not a clean flow. Like, So knowing that I was there, motherfuckers getting a little fucking that I was fucking there. They just be acting like they don't fucking know, but that's the narrative that they want to push on me for whatever reason. But I could have stayed off TV for a motherfucker to try to play with me like that. But the check was cool though. I wasn't tripping. So that's what I'm saying. I just don't fuck with the weird shit. It's a lot of generated shit. And then everybody got your opinion. I got a song called Pop My Shit. So everybody could pop their shit. It's just when you loud and wrong, that's where you should be corrected. But other than that, pop your shit. In all honesty. The real reason why I ever first fought old girl was because her sister said she was trying to rob us. The eggs and the trying to hit the baby and calling the Opps was an issue too, but that was the icing on the cake for me. Yes, it was, being honest. And then also it was a lot going on that night when we initially ever first had that fight in the Springer. It was some street shit going on. Motherfuckers was threatening to retaliate on us because we was doing a hosting. So the locals know the location and the address. So it's like, now we got to deal with that too. It was too much going on for me personally. So I'm like, oh, y'all got too much shit going on. So I believed what my friend was, the information she gave me, that she finna get us robbed. So off the rip, I'm getting in there. They carry this narrative on TV like,
Girl, first of all, where's your intuition? Where's your discernment? Like, you believe what Chrisean says is baffling to me. Just off the rip. Just off the rip. The fact that you believe what Chrisean says, or even if she would have said that, you didn't do anything to back it up. You don't have any evidence. You didn't check it out. You just went by her word. That's dumb. I'm surprised you came out unscathed. Okay? Because what? Chrisean said that they was gonna rob you, and you just took it and ran with it. You didn't check it out. You didn't say who, what, where, why, when, how. You didn't double back. You didn't spin the block twice like it ain't nowhere to park. Like what? You can't be that dense. You can't be that dense. And then you say when people's wrong, and then that's when it's time to check your friend, girl. You should stay chin checking Chrisean. Why you didn't chin check Chrisean? If that's how you feel about everybody else. Everybody else but Chrisean, right? Like I say, she got a fragile ego. And I feel like you have to learn how to tap dance around that. If you're close to be kicking it with her like on the daily or even a weekly, or just weren't you guys best friends? I just feel like that fragile ego, everything has to be her way. And I've heard how she talked to all y'all. And I've said that for the longest, long before it even became like a topic, like we're talking about it now. I used to hear her in the background, and different little ways she used to talk to people. I used to be like, the way she was talking to you, yes. Crazy in love. She be talking to y'all crazy. How she was talking to Sky crazy. Y'all remember that? I'm just wondering. Because it ain't easy. And I'm not saying she's not a person, she's not fun, she doesn't have a personality. I'm not saying none of that. Because sometimes some things can overshadow that. You can have that and then some whack ass shit attached to it. So I'm not taking anything away, but I'm just saying. You got to get up pretty early in the morning to be able to handle that. That's all I'm saying. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Because wait a minute. Hold up. Who was she talking crazy to? Let me see. I'm just gonna show y'all an example. This ain't even on the list of what we supposed to be talking about. But since we're here, hold on, because this is how she be talking to people. You might not catch it, but if I show you a video of her actually doing that, then y'all gonna know. Okay? Because the following receipts are provided by these social media streets. Okay? Here we go. Listen to this. This is how she be talking to people. We'll get back to Marsh. Because what? Because what?
And you act like you can't see.
See what I'm saying? She's very disrespectful, and she treats people like she's above everyone because she has a little bit of money, fame, clout.
Ghostbusters,
So she disrespected her stylist.
Can you make it tight as my leg? Like, can you? And you act like you can't see.
See what I'm saying? She's very disrespectful, and she treats people like she's above everyone because she has a little bit of money, fame, clout, and she thinks she's above everyone, In my eyes, everybody's equal. She disrespected her stylist.
Can you make it tight as my leg? Like, can you? And you act like you can't see.
See what I'm saying? She's very disrespectful, and she treats people like she's above.
Y'all hate. Sky, who you on the phone with? Is up coming? Sky.
Sipping my soup.
Is he coming?
Yeah.
I want to cook something. Let me see.
Okay. Delicious. Slapped it on there, honey.
You sizzle, baby, sizzle. You cooking it? Freddy Cougar? Y'all, he don't like the nickname Freddy Cougar. Oh, okay. So what y'all finna do?
Well,
take your little black ass home.
Oh, okay. So what y'all finna do?
well,
Take your little black ass home.
Oh, okay. Fuck the niggas.
Man, hi.
For real, I don't think it's you. I think it's you. To you.
Something we gotta take care of them all. That's why we breathing. Feel me? I already knew. No, I knew not.
Alright, cool.
No, but I appreciate you. So kind for that though.
Wait, what can they offer?
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
They don't even. Damn. Sky, mind your business. Right? This just made it uncomfortable. Sky, mind your business. Right? This just made it uncomfortable. Face back on, now he's putting his old bitch on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody using my name to carry weight. Fuck them niggas.
Bam!
For real, I don't think it's you. I think it's you. What do you mean?
Something we gotta take care of them all. That's why we breathing.
Just rude. All right. And for you to just be there as her guard dog, like just when you know what I'm saying, I'll never get that. To me, that's embarrassing, even for the bag, because ultimately you did it for the bag. I get it, but at what cost? Because you, and I just want to let you know, you could have still got to the bag and did it in a different way where you didn't sacrifice so much dignity, right? Because for you to she just tell you, oh, beat up this person. Oh, they trying to rob us, hype you up, hype me up. Like your bestie supposed to hype you up, but not to crash. Because punks jump up to get beat down. And that's what she made you do, girl. Punks jump up to get beat down. Now, I'm not going to take any credit away from you. You stood your ground. Okay? You carried it. I'm not even going to lie. But you guys went like what? 4 rounds? Who took those 4 rounds? Right? You didn't whip nobody. I'm just letting you know. We're giving credit where credit is due. Kudos. All right. I got my pom-poms in my hand, but you didn't whip nobody. And those Tasiki photos where her teeth are missing and stuff like that's AI, guys. That doesn't even look like her teeth, let alone her smile. Now, was I there? No. But Scotty already came out and was like, she clearly had all 32s. So there was people there. So, I mean, I believe Scotty, okay? Just coming out the blue, just saying like, what? Tasiki had all her teeth in her mouth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need much more proof than that. But like I said, fake. And like I said, I mean, you know, but just to be just like on call for her. And are you guys even the Bopsy twins anymore? Are you guys even still like besties or not? Because I mean, I don't know. I may be out the loop, but I haven't seen them popping up and popping out and jumping in pools at 40 degrees, 40 degrees outside in the middle of the freaking night lately. Right? So it's just the things that Tasiki also said, right? She called you a bum. She called you crusty. But besides that, she called you a red rummer. She said you was lying and the truth ain't in you. And everybody say that. Every last one of the people. And when they fall out with you, look, you don't remember what Marsh said the last time that y'all was no longer amicable. She said you walk around like your ish don't stink. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what she said. Okay. So let me see. Hold on, y'all. And what do you do with somebody who lies like that? When do you step in and believe that person? You know what I'm saying? It's a slippery slope. Tasiki called you a liar, a manipulator, and a red rumber. So who's delusional? We're just wondering. We are just wondering, like, and we know that everything is for a bag, but at what price? Like, honestly. And Tasiki, let me see what you guys are saying. Because Tasiki, I wanted to watch her live, her IG story. And because it looks like she came home, finally made it home. We know that they were filming. I think she may have been out of the country, but it seems like her and her family, like her and her children, may have been away, maybe for the holidays, maybe for her filming of, I don't know, but they seem to have came back, I guess, from being away for a minute. And she's greeted by her dolls. She's walking in her home. And this just made me think that a lot of Chrisean'S ops seem to be thriving and bouncing back from all of the melee and you know what I'm saying? The aftermath. The aftermath. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, y'all. But I wanted to pose that question to you, and I'm going to get over to the chat because I want to know what you guys are saying. But what do you do with someone who lies like that? Just in general, right? Remember, it's just the topic of conversation starts the conversation. We don't have to like really specifically just be talking about Chrisean. She does a damn good job at it. And we're up here wondering why everybody is saying the same thing. We're not going to ignore that. Right? What's up, GG77? You said Tasiki tell us something we don't know already. Exactly. What do you do with some, and they're out there, right? This represents a sector of society. They're out there. Let me get this video.
So this how I go. So somebody asked me how you deal with a liar, a person that just repeatedly lie about everything. Like they lie about where they at, they lie about where they been, they lie about where they came from, they lie about where their mama stay, they lie about where they homeboys stay, where they homegirls stay, all that. They just lie for no reason. But you really care about that person, like you really into that person. You've been dating this person for like 5 to 6 months, and you just you see that the cycles of lies, it just continue. How can you build that person? Me personally, this is my theory, y'all. I'm just telling you about me. I'm not finna try to build nobody like that. I personally finna get the fuck around me, because if I can't trust you to just tell me where you at, or because being personally, I'm not even finna ask you. We have a casual conversation and I hear noise in the background. I mean, be like, oh, where you at, baby? You straight? You good? Whatever, however. And they just continuously lie or just lie for no reason. That's a red flag right there. You can't even keep a G with me, so how I'm gonna trust you to even try to build with you? I'm not. From me to you, if you feel like you want to build her, you're going to kind of drive yourself crazy in a sense, because you're going to always keep that third eye open. You're going to always be like, well, is this person lying about this, or this person lying about that? What is they really telling the truth? It's like you ain't going to really ever be able to get comfortable with that person, because you don't know the truth from a lie.
Just dropping a little flavor in your ear, because that makes sense, right? And the thing about it is, I think just from hearing him say that Blueface, where Blueface went wrong at? Well, there's a lot of things, there's a plethora of things, but where he went wrong, I think, because now he's running for the hills. Okay, he moving, he changing his name, erasing his birthday. Like that nigga getting out of Dodge, right? All because of one of a number of things. Okay, y'all. Let's just not say that. Okay, but one of the reasons. All right, we not that dumb. One of the reasons is possibly the threats, right? And the danger that was coming from Chrisean and what she said. That not only that she wanted to do, but according to Chastity, we're gonna need for you to come to the front of the congregation. Okay. And I said when that person drops them real receipts, it's gonna be the day the earth stood still. And there's a lot of suspects. There's a lot of people that Chastity. She said she got the recordings. Okay. Zio. Even though he teased us and didn't come out with a motherfucker thing, he got it though. He's capable. He's capable. Even Blueface, if he cared. Honestly, I mean, there's a little bit of Blueface that probably keeps his eye on Chrisean, but for the most part, she's not chafing his nutsack. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's not really bothering him. She's not irritating him like she thinks that she can or even is. No. He got too much. Look, just visit one of his IG stores. The nigga ain't got time. He ain't got time. I'm telling you, he ain't got time. There's no way. But yeah, I think you dodged a bullet though. But maybe not. I don't know how much separation it's going to be, because you haven't really came out and said anything finalized, right? No finalizations on whether you are the man, if you're going to take the spot. You feel me? And that's where that backlash came for Blueface, I think. And because you ignored the red flags, right? And people will say that this is his karma. But is it his karma? Or is it the consequences of your actions? Right? Is it the consequences of your actions? Karma is bigger than that. I just wanted to put that into perspective, right? Because yeah, we're going to talk about a few more people, but it's just the conglomerate of it. It's all everybody together that we're all at odds, or maybe not even ops, but they somehow it fell off or weren't able to satisfy that fragile ego that most people that throw out threats and want to come on a live you or wish you to go back to jail and lose your freedom forever and ever more, and they can't wait for them and their son to come visit your grave. I'm done. Mic drop. Like that's it. Like that's sinister. And if you don't take that serious, you better not take it with a grain of salt. Okay? You better not. You better take it with a bucket of common sense and get your ass gone. You sometimes got to deal with people with a long handled spoon over there and you over here. And that's what I would suggest. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it would make you feel better if you guys just came out with a DNA and just, just let go. Let go and let God, right? Now, I want to show you guys this video. Let's go to Tasiki's story before. I don't even know. It might have, some of them might have deleted, because it's like 24 hours. But let's go ahead. I should have recorded it, but you guys will still be able to see something, I think. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I think you guys will still be able to see something. Let's just go here. And let me go to Tasiki. What? I just watched her live. How could she not be here? Oh, I watched it on my phone. That's probably why. I mean, I just watched her story, but I watched it on my phone. So let's go. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and take a look at this.
What did this? Your food is not that much of a dog food, though. I taste it was kind of good. She just once you eat my food, your food. But see, we got y'all. My baby's over here. We eating overly busted, overly loaded, overly loaded, overly loaded. There was some dogs there to tear up. The cameras is on. Dog food. The cameras is on. No, I don't do that kind of stuff. Y'all see that chicken? Yeah, I made that from scratch. Big Mom. I want to see it on my own. On my mind, sing T. I can't figure out just what to do when the coming year is you. I guess we can leave, hardly speak. I lose all control when something takes over me in a day. It's so amazing. It's not a place. I want you to stay with me by my side. I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet. It knocks me right off of my feet.
Can't explain why your love it makes me weak. What is it? Not the time I tried to fight it. Hey! I don't know the way. Yeah. I love her. I love, I love, I love. I love. Going down. So she just moved in with us, going down. Oh, that's how I'm supposed to sound, y'all. Oh, baby. I'm going down. She got it. Yeah, you sounded way better than me, girl. Cause you ain't around. My baby, my home.
Okay, so you just saw Taseki's IG story. Unfortunately, you guys didn't see when they came home and greeted the animals. You know, it deletes in 24 hours. I should have recorded it, but y'all see. I mean, it looks to me like Taseki is enjoying her life. She's living her life, okay? And what happened doesn't seem to be affecting her life, the joy that she's having in her life. Now, I can't say anybody's perfect. Who knows what's going on behind closed doors? Okay. And I didn't say her best life, but she's living, she's thriving, she's enjoying. Okay. And that's at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? Looks like she's enjoying life to me. And even in our own lives, people are jealous. You just be like, girl, I'm just living. Like, what's wrong with you, girl? I'm just happy to be here, bitch. And you trying to, hate, like, they want to stop your joy. So just watch out for people like that. You know what I'm saying? Just watch out for people like that. And Taseki, can you stop whooping hoes' asses and get into the studio? Because Sing and Can yes, Taseki, get out of the ring and get in to the studio. All right, we'll be looking for some music coming from Taseki, and you know what I'm saying. And I'm not saying she's not or whatever. Good to see her with her boyfriend. She's still with Shody. Yeah. She showed her daughter opening up some, I guess, some gifts from Louis Vuitton. Yeah. So I'm just like, they look like that. At least the kids look like they living their best life. I could say that. They look like they living life. I'll just say that, right? Don't want to go too deep. But yeah. So, and I told you, like, the IG stories will tell it, y'all. The IG stories will tell it. But I don't know. I don't know where she was at or whatever. But kudos to Taseki. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations. She said she got 400K from Zeus. That's a pretty penny to just add to your, you know what I'm saying, to your bank account. That's a pretty penny. So I get it, y'all. I get it. Now, Marsh said she got a pretty penny, whatever. You know, she said whatever she got, it was cool. I know it was nowhere near 100K, right? But Like I say, bottom line, most of the time, people do it for the money. And we know that everybody has a price. Okay. As long as it ain't your soul, I think you should be good. I think you should be good. And a lot of people were saying that the women that were from that was in Compton, the ones that got into the altercation with Chrisean, were getting their karma because they recently were in a near fatal accident. And I question that. You know, there's been a lot of talk lately about the karma and what happened to them. Now, let's go ahead and get into this video, you guys, because I think two of the women have already spoke up. Okay. And there was a horrible rumor that Keeper, I don't know her real name, was no longer here. Okay. It's not true. It's not true. She's very much alive. I think she's even out of the I don't know if she's out of the hospital or not, but we are going to take a look at this because the way that she kind of shows it, I don't know. You can't really tell. And I haven't been over there lately. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this and just be glad that she's alive. Okay. We can worry about the details later. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me go over here. And let's go ahead and look at this, y'all. I think one of the women's name is Tati. The other woman's name is, I don't know. She's Keeper of Keys on IG. So I don't really know her real name, but I don't think I have to in order to tell y'all. Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Because sometimes it's different. Let me make sure I choose the Chrisean one. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and find this. Where she speaks out. Let's go ahead and go over here. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to cut the music out. But there she is. Let me see if I can see her real name or something. No. It don't matter, girl. Y'all know who this is. This is the one who slapped Chrisean, and rightfully so. They got into an altercation. Nobody jumped anybody. Okay? And why would you be grabbing somebody's phone, a grown woman's phone, out her hand like she's some child, like you treat all these other minions and yes men and such and the like? Like you can't just run around just treating everybody like that because guess what? You're gonna meet your match. You're gonna run into somebody like my mom used to say. Somebody's gonna knock you out because of your mouth. You're gonna meet the wrong person one day, right? You're gonna meet your match. Somebody who don't play. You can't just be walking around snatching people's phone, grown women's phone out their hand. Okay? And you got a smack for that. Now they did ended up getting into a full-blown altercation, y'all, but I do not think that had anything to do with this because y'all giving one person too much power. I'm just here to say, I know the narrative sounds good and it's great to say and run with, but y'all be giving this too much power. Like what the? Nobody can walk around and exact. She done got to y'all heads. Some of y'all, okay? Holler if you hear me. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, then you pretty much are agreeing with me, okay? I'm not, but y'all are just like just eating this up like anything she said. Yes, master. Like Marsh, why, like, what were the details? Like, if I was telling the story, I would give you details. Like, she said that somebody was going to rob us, but then, you know what I'm saying? I seen a text. I peeped it out. I reached out to the person. I overheard something. Like, girl, back up your decision to jump somebody's sister, but I don't want to jump into no sister beat, but you did twice. And if you count the 4 rounds separately, 5 times. You don't think we can't put what you're saying, your words with your actions? But you did. Talking about, I don't want to get no sister. I don't know none of them. I don't really got nothing against. Girl, pick a side. Pick a side. I know it's walking on eggshells over there with Chrisean. Okay, but you ain't got to no more. You ain't got to have shaky knees unless y'all still friends. And that's just my assumption because girl, or maybe you're just not explaining it the right way. Maybe that's it. Maybe she's just not explaining it good enough. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, y'all, they got sent to 2 different hospitals, maybe 3 different hospitals. The woman that we're looking at now, the young woman that we're looking at, got sent to, I think, a separate hospital than the other 2. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if there's anything else for y'all to see. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is her now, or she might have just put this, as a backdrop, and she's still maybe recovering in the hospital. I don't know. You know what? Let's go to her damn IG story. How about that? That'll be the best update, right? Before I move away, let's just go to her IG story. And we wish her the best, okay? Positive vibes going out, full recovery. You know what I'm saying? Blessings and prayers going up to this young woman. Yeah, without a doubt. Like, hold on. But girl, we're going to look at your story, okay? Is it going to come up? Wait a minute, hold on.
When you got so much on.
Oh, Lord.
I'm already hurt, chosen before.
Okay, let me see if y'all can hear me. Hold on. Damn, all this music is crazy. Okay, let me see if y'all can hear me. Okay, yeah, y'all can hear me. All right, so this says, let me just read this right quick. This says, I don't know who, maybe it's somebody writing this to her. I don't know. But it says, I'm so glad you're okay. Girl, please be safe out there and don't lose the sweet side of you. I always admired you for following God and being encouraging and uplifting. Don't lose that and be safe. The world is crazy these days. Try to stay out of bad situations. They are not worth it. And then I guess she puts here, before she posted, she puts, one of my favorite nurses. I met her when I was in a wheelchair and they caught me outside singing gospel music by the fountain as they were walking into work. Okay, so she just shared that. All right, you guys, let's go. We just saw this. Inserts of the wreckage. I don't want the tea. I want the bread. Go tell someone else. Okay. Maybe she's home. SMH. Yep, maybe she's home, y'all.
I found out who been chewing shit up and fucking up the house. Would you look at that? I'm gonna beat her ass. What are you doing?
That's when I found my strength.
Don't nobody have a thing I want, not a bag, not a life, not a relationship, nothing. I humble with what I have and whatever God wants me to have respectfully. Okay. So you guys saw that. Now, I'm assuming she's out of the hospital just by looking at her live story, but we wish her the best, full recovery, okay? And nothing but positive vibes, all right? Let me see if there's another video that actually shows what happened. Hold on, you guys. Let me see. Because there was one that I think actually showed what happened. I don't know if I got it or not. Let's look here. Baddies, Toddy and Keeper of Keys survived scary car crash. Prayers up. Let's go ahead and take a look at this video. Our post.
Drag it down. Drag it away.
They be waiting on it.
Okay, so you guys saw that. That was horrific, right? Now, the high-speed chase, I see now that the people, I guess they were that they were chasing, those are the ones that got arrested. I don't know how they made it out. Thank God for them too. I don't want anybody to lose their life. Like, they're gonna get their just desserts, when if and when they get locked up. So we'll let God handle that. But what I wanted to know is I thought that they were involved in it, right? But that's what caused them to be in the accident as well. Because I'm not too clear on the accident part. Okay. But nevertheless, I let you guys see this video. Seems like all of them are all right. Now, remember, Toddy was in the hospital with another woman, and she said that she had like a fractured spine. So, prayers going out to that woman as well, that young woman as well. I'm not sure of her name, but I think that in the conversation in the video, that's what she said. I don't follow all three of them. I don't have any updates on any of them. But like I said, y'all, we have to make sure that the consequences of your actions and karma don't get mixed up. Because one thing about karma is it doesn't miss. All right. And chickens are always going to come home to roost. All right. You will always get your just desserts. Okay. It won't go unpunished. That's for sure. The existence is there, karma. Sometimes. Internal karma is real, you guys. And it's when the karma lives inside, the quiet consequences, that the haunting of oneself. Okay. And we know that God's timing is what it is. Everything happens in God's timing, right? But sometimes, or most of the times, everybody wants to see karma hit loud, right? We want to see it like we want you to get got right now. But nobody has that power, you guys. Okay? Nobody has that power. And any ill-gotten wish or anything that comes against you, where it says, any hurt, harm, or danger that will come against you, right? You can overcome that. That's what I'm saying. But the worst punishment is having to live with who you are. So stop waiting on sirens. Karma whispers first. Okay, it doesn't take a near fatal crash car accident, no, to prove karma, right? When I say that, I just know that some people don't need enemies. They are their own. Okay? Chickens will always come home to roost, and that goes for every single one of us. No exceptions. No shortcut, no celebrity passes, no viral moment is big enough to cancel out spiritual law. And that's just in my opinion. A lot of people keep sitting around waiting on karma to show up like a police siren, loud, dramatic, in public. You know what I'm saying? Jail, bankruptcy, humiliation, hospital bed, mug shots, headlines. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes karma does pull up like that. Look. But most of the time, y'all, the real karma doesn't make noise. It lives inside people. I just want to let you guys know that. Stop giving one person so much power. Because there is power in persuasion. There's power in perception. There's power in manipulation. That's how false prophets operate. That's how cults get started, people. It happens. It's real. And you're like, well, who could fall for that? A whole damn cult over there. The Davidians. Do you see them? No, you don't, because they're all gone. Yeah. Happens just like that. I'm just here to put it. Look, I don't want you falling for the banana in the tailpipe trick. All right? I don't want you to be a blind follower and a me, yes, me, like Marston put her out herself as, and it's for no reason. You could have very well did it all on your own. You should have used Chrisean as the crack in the door. Once you get your foot in your door, you don't compromise who you are. You don't jump or dance or move to the beat of somebody else's drum. You could have did it on your own. So that's not a diss. It's definitely not shade. Right? And that's the part folks don't understand. We watching people Chrisean did wrong. People she dragged, mocked, disrespected, even wished jail or death. Do I got to bring it up? Do I have to bring it up? Or y'all remember? I'm just asking. Because we can arrange it. I didn't have it planned. I'm just saying, y'all. And now we see some of them moving forward, thriving, smiling, living, elevating. And for some people, that feels good. Like, yeah, look at God. But here's the part that don't get enough attention. Truly toxic people, narcissistic people, or evil people don't escape karma. They carry it. Just letting y'all know. Just from my perspective. But they out here thriving, smiling. And I'm not saying nobody is perfect and they're not, got their ups and downs in their own life, because everybody does. People are only going to put forth what they want you to see as well. That goes for everybody. Looks like they're living life to me. unaffected by all of what I just said. The dragging, the mocking, the disrespecting, the wishing of jail and unaliving, and like, damn, she damn near did that on everybody. Let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys. So you guys can see. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Because Bino, karma has two sides, good and bad. Yes, what's up, Star Child? Thanks, Blonay, for showing these videos. Word on the street is, old girl, page was hacked. Something seems a bit off. You get into an accident and your page gets hacked. Yeah. Let me see. What was I gonna say? No, she said that her cousin has her password. She doesn't know why her cousin would go on there and do that, but somebody does have access other than her to her IG. She said it. She said her cousin does. Now, why her cousin would do that, or if she was hacked, I don't know, but that's what she told us. Yeah. That's what she told us. But since then, she's been back in her IG. I guess she's, I don't know. It sounded like she was home. I don't know. But I'm sure she's probably changed it by now, or, got back control of her account. Okay, so I think what we saw was pretty legit. Let's go ahead and look, y'all, because I seen Bino. I ran into Bino's IG story, and he out here. Well, actually, I ran into his baby mama story and saw that she was in Aspen, Colorado. And the people in her chat when she went live was like, why are y'all posting up IG separately when y'all together? Clearly y'all are together. And she started laughing. Let me see. I don't know why, girl. We already know where he is. You ain't far behind, girl. You be right there off to the side until he go get out of line. Girl, she just chime in. Don't do that. I be like, your baby mama been there the whole time? This nigga been talking about sucking toes, putting his feet in O's mouth, and nasty stuff coming out. And your baby mama, and then he'll say something, she'll be like, don't do me. No. And you'll be like, damn, she always right off to the side. I'm telling you. Hold on, you guys. Let's go to his story. I hope it ain't erased because I should have recorded it. I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to see what we're going to see. Okay, let's go. Oh, I got to wait. I got to rewind it.
I want you. I want her, I want her, I want her, I want her. A couple people I gotta pull on. All this work that I've been putting in, I still gotta do more.
Okay, y'all saw that. I wanted y'all to see him skiing, but it deletes in 24 hours, so we didn't catch that part. What is her name? It's All My Beauty. She might have it on hers. I don't know why this is capital. What is her name? I forgot what her name is. Let me see, guys. Let me see. No, I don't forgot what her name is now. But anyways, y'all, they in Aspen, and I wanted you guys to see that. But yeah, somebody probably got it though of them skiing. But yeah, y'all. So, oh, here go. Is this it? Let me see if this is him. Let's see. Yeah, this is him. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Let's see if he's gonna be skiing on this one. He probably not even gonna show himself skiing. Crazy. But y'all see he's skiing. I wanted you guys to actually see him skiing, but I guess he ain't gonna show it. Yeah. It's just pictures. But yeah, y'all. So that's that. Okay. That is that. Looks like everybody is, you know what I'm saying, thriving, living their life, minding their own business. But I'm just pointing out all of the nasty ways in which either they fell out or somehow at odds. And most of the time, it's from threats, it's from putting everybody's business out there on Front Street. And I mean, some of them returned the favor, right? But it made it look so bad for Junior. You know, this is what makes us worry about Junior, is when people clap back. Right? It's like, are we delusional? You feel me? But what do you do with somebody who lies like that? Because there are people out there that lie like that. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Let me go back. I'm going to take my jacket off. Hold on. Now, let me see what other clip that I wanted to show you guys. Let me see, guys. Hold on. And you guys let me know what you guys think in the chat. Some people are saying that Chrisean'S life may be in shambles. Just from the trail of tears that she has left and the way that she treats people and talks to people. And I just thought it just, you know what I'm saying? Just to see all this as I went through IG, I'm just like, you know, it looks like Mariah Lynn is hanging out with Tasiki. And I'm not saying nothing will go wrong and fall out. Like, I'm not painting no perfect picture here. I'm not handing out any angel wings, guys. I'm just simply pointing out a perspective that this is not the type of person that you want to be. This is not the type of person that you want to be. Okay? Let me show y'all also. Wait a minute, hold on. Because it looks like Chastity, I think, is celebrating Luella's birthday. Now, I'm not too sure if I'm right or not. Hold on. Let's see where this is. Is it still here? Okay, hold on, you guys. Chastity is all over the place, look like. But I just want you guys, it's really heartwarming to see Luella, little Luella, and her actually enjoying her birthday and her little dress. And I just have to show y'all. Okay. I just got to show y'all. All right. Oh, it looks like her profile pic is Petey, Tasiki, and her. Ooh, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Chrisean put herself on the other side of the fence with a lot of people. You know, and it's just telling you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh my God. Wait, girl, because I gotta push mute. Definitely. She's gonna have a lot of music. Hold on. Oh, look at her. Look at little Luella. That's a good picture, too. That's a nice picture. Um, she should look so cute. I love that little pink car. I love it. Look. Maybe those are her roses. Y'all see her? She might be at school. I don't know where she at, but say happy birthday. So I'm assuming that it is Luella's birthday, y'all. Okay. I don't know if she's with family, she with friends, but she's out and about. And good to see Chastity out and about with her family, her friends, enjoying life, celebrating Luella. And I think it's awesome. I think it's beautiful. Look at little Lulu with her mama. Now, I don't really know the ins and outs or behind the scenes of what's going on, but Luella never looks, she looks very loved. She looks very well cared for. I don't know what else to say. I'm just calling it like I see it. I don't never see her in distress. I don't never see her flinching. I don't never see her, sometimes you pay attention to those nuances, especially when there's rumors that go about and, people's reputations that are trying to be ruined. And like I tell you, you can still have a mental disorder and be normal. It doesn't make you a bad person or an evil person because you have a mental disorder. So the fact that Chrisean even threw it around that, oh, she has schizophrenia, they had to test your hair. You wanted to use that against your sister so that it would weaken her and disable her. And, it didn't work. These are the little things and the nuances that I'm talking about. Okay. And whether it's true or not, and even Chastity told us, it's kind of a hard nut to crack, but I wasn't there. I don't know. All right. And even then, it's kind of different because I don't know these people. Who am I to hold your past against you? Who am I to walk hand in hand with you to make sure you save your own soul, or you clean up your act, or girl, that ain't my job. I'm going to say what I got to say, drop some jewels, drop a little knowledge, drop a little POV, get a little messy, and then step back because, hey, that's what I do. That's all I can do. That's all we can do. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go back. Look at her. She opened her little gift. Look at all that. Hey, look at all this. I'm just giving you guys little flashes. Look at her dress. That is so pretty. Chastity looks good too. I like her hair like that. That's one of the best hairstyles she done had, girl. You need to do your hair like that. But she's young. She's 30 years old. So look, there they go. Isn't that beautiful? All right, y'all. I just wanted to show you how she was just enjoying Luella's birthday. And yeah, y'all. Okay. Looks like everybody living their best life. Ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. And that's all my point is. They look like they you know what I'm saying? Girl, your ops linking up. I'm like, what in the fuck? If you scared, then just say that whole enough is enough. They was just in my DMs. Ain't no trust in these sluts. I'm about to call up Diamond, bitch. Look, if you buck. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, y'all, yeah. I think your ops linking up. I'm like, what in the fuck? But yeah, y'all. Now let me pull this up. I think, hold on. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Because what? I like when y'all hype me up in the chat. I love the engagement. Thank you guys so much. Smash that like button, you guys. Like. Run up those likes. Share out this live. So if you guys are feeling the vibe, go ahead and grab a membership. Become part of the Blown Society, okay? I'm getting some things together for y'all, all right? And I hope you guys will like it. And I'm coming with some little, not aphrodisiacs, but some um, Afro zodiacs. Okay. So you can rep your zodiac sign, but that's to come, y'all. I just wanted to drop a hint. Okay. I'm working on it. And I'm gonna put it together in a pretty little package for y'all and give you guys something that you can feel. All right. Now let's go ahead and get to the chat, because is that all I had for y'all? I think it is. I think it is. All right. Now, let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. My arms blinking up. Yeah, you're right. Karma has two sides, good and bad. Exactly. I'm just saying, maybe the car was on the video, was in a separate car. Oh, now I can hear them. Oh, you couldn't hear. Sorry about that. What's up, Bella Black in the building? She up here cracking up. Bino's baby mama is goofy. I don't understand why she just won't play her position and be quiet. Yeah, because they were there together, but I'm just like, whatever. Chrisean wouldn't dare let us see Junior open gifts. Exactly. She act like it's a crime or something. It's bittersweet not to hear from Chrisean. I wonder how Junior doing. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder how Junior is doing. I wonder how Junior is doing. What's up, Miss Know-It-All? What's up, Black Orchid? Call me when Rock is in jail or hell. I'm sick of this and her. Luella be crying and getting ignored. Yeah, when she's on live. Yeah. Uh-huh. I mean, but you know, it can't be perfect. It's just the fact that we are seeing her, Luella, being happy and opening up gifts. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking from Luella's POV, right? Somebody says Chastity takes good care of Lulu. Hey, Bonet. Hey, everyone. What's up, Witness the Realist? Luella is so cute. But being born in that family is a sad thing. Yeah, I mean, you gotta, yeah. You can't forget that, right? We can't forget the Malones as a whole. Like, they always have us scratching our heads. We can't forget that. But we got to celebrate the little moments, like I said. Like I said, I'm not handing out any angel wings. And she done already told us she bopped her child upside the head and she got her child taken. So we know everything ain't all Gucci, right? Go, PD. I am happy for y'all. Yeah. You said, I hope everyone's having a great afternoon. I am here in the background. I'm just doing some schoolwork. Okay. Thank you so much, Black Orchid. I'm so glad the internet got some peace. Yes. Yes, definitely. All right, so let me go to this IG. Hold on, y'all. Let's go ahead and look at some of these stories that I have. Now, another thing about what I wanted to say is, before we get into her sister saying that she was trying to sacrifice people, like, this is her family, y'all, that's talking like this. I'm simply bringing y'all the receipts, okay? And like I said, the following receipts are provided by these social media streets, by the people themselves, okay? Her own family. Her own family. That's it. You know? But, you know, I just wanted to bring about the fact that don't always look for the bells and whistles when it comes to karma. Because, like I said, truly narcissistic, toxic people or evil people, they don't escape karma, they carry it. Their existence becomes the sentence. They wake up every day as themselves. They don't get peace, they don't get rest, they don't get silence. And silence is where the real punishment lives, right? When you're left alone with your own thoughts, your own consciousness. See, good people get tired, bad people get haunted. It's a different type of exhaustion when you're constantly running from your own reflection, when you got to keep noise on. You don't want to turn that noise off. Always has to be a conflict, confrontation, misunderstanding, friction. Some people live their lives like that. Some people literally live their lives like that. They have to keep chaos around. They have to keep people near. They have to keep the substances flowing. And I'm talking about anybody USA. They keep the drama brewing. They keep your phone buzzing. They keep the internet watching, because the moment it gets quiet, here come the thoughts. And them thoughts don't play fair. Them thoughts don't play fair. That guilty conscience starts talking different at 3:17 in the morning. Okay? That memory you buried starts knocking. That face you wronged appears. And I'm only talking about people who go against the grain, who go against, like, who are on the other side of the track, the bad seeds. That's what I'm talking about. People who deliberately hurt, deliberately mock, deliberately threaten. Like, the lie you told replays. And I'm not talking about little white lies like, yeah, your spaghetti is good, great, love it. No. The bridges you burn starts glowing. And ain't nobody to argue with but yourself. Ain't nobody to argue it with yourself. Now let's get into some of these. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. I'm for real. Like, what? Like, what? Let's go ahead and get into what China had to say, okay? I'm not even the messenger. I'm the middleman. I'm not the originator. I'm not even the messenger, bro. I'm just the middleman. All right?
Shouldn't have done that to Petey. No, you are right. She shouldn't have done that to Petey. No, she shouldn't have. She done a lot of stuff she shouldn't have done. Chastity told me she was trying to set her up. Like, some stuff you just don't do. Like, we are really blood. So for you to do that, that make me think like, damn, what, you trying to sacrifice one of your siblings? That's why I stay away. That is why I stay away. Because that's what it sounds like to me. Somebody need to be sacrificed. She trying to get somebody sacrificed. Because why would you try to set your sister up knowing her daughter there if she came out there to help you? That's wrong. He didn't bash her, even though Adam 22 was trying. Oh, I bet he did, because he's still trying to get that car. That's in the shop that he wrecked. Yeah. Uh-huh. I didn't see it yet, but saw he shouldn't have done that to Petey. No. You are right. She shouldn't have done that to Petey. No, she shouldn't have. She done a lot of stuff she shouldn't have done.
China reminds us that she's done a lot of stuff that she shouldn't have done. So a lot of people, a lot of flies on the wall that speak out, a lot of people that are actually there, people that have access to Chrisean, her own damn family. Okay? That are saying these words. Do you hear the words that are coming out of their mouth? Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Because you got to know the devil's scheme. And if you don't know, you better recognize. Okay? Brush up on every avenue of your life. That includes knowledge. Right? Even to debate something, you got to know both sides.
You got to watch this.
I asked ChatGPT, if you were the devil, and maybe you are, if you were the devil, what would you do? And the answer that came back at me shook me in my shoes. I wouldn't waste my time trying to get you to worship me. No, I just convince you not to worship God at all. I'd tell you truth is relative. Your truth, my truth, until nobody knows which way is up. I'd whisper, as long as you're happy, it's right. I'd keep you busy. Too busy for prayer, too busy for church, too busy for crew. I'll put that one in. Too busy to ask eternal questions. I'd fill your hands with a phone so you'd never have time to fold them in prayer. I'd break families, get fathers absent, marriages bitter, and kids confused. If I can fracture the home, I can fracture the future. I divide the church, petty arguments, comparison, offense, celebrity culture. If I can get Christians fighting each other, they'll never fight me. I'd desensitize you. I'd glamorize sin in movies, normalize it in music, laugh at it in comedy, and celebrate it in culture until what once shocked you now entertains you. I'd attack your identity. I'd make you question who you are, where you belong, and whether you matter. I'd whisper shame so loud you can't hear God's voice of love. And through it all, I wouldn't even try to prove I exist. My greatest trick is to convince you I'm not real. Because if you don't believe I'm real, you'll never resist.
You got to watch this.
I asked ChatGPT, if you were the devil, and maybe you are,
Now that was deep. God calls you by name and the devil calls you by sin. That was deep. Right? That's why people who do dirt can't sleep. That's why depression lives in mansions. That's why demons ride in Bentleys. That's why addiction clings to money. That's why attention never satisfies. Because when you violate your own soul, nothing external can fix it. The devil makes sure that we celebrate evil and make it entertainment. They just described us, right? I hope you guys caught that message. I really do. I hope you guys caught that message. People like that are constantly chasing love, happiness, excitement, validation, success, sex, applause, drama, relationships, reinventions. They continually reinvent themselves and want to be boxers and surfers and rappers and baddies and got $1 billion baby, baby, baby. And none of it ever sticks. I mean, for Christ's sakes, what happened to all the kick deal promises that you made? We ain't seen hide nor hair of Tyler Perry. We ain't heard nothing about the Yahweh. Okay? You ain't went and got no jury out the shop. We still ain't seen your island. We ain't seen the compound. We ain't seen Junior's room. Even when Junior had a room, we didn't see his room when he was in that house. What part of the game is that? And we waiting on a follow up to the removal of the tattoos. Okay, right? It's like pouring water into a bucket with no bottom. They smile today and spiral tomorrow. They flex in public and then fracture in private. They're loud online and empty offline. Hashtag Save Junior. Because what progress have we seen? We've seen a lot of propping, but we haven't seen a lot of progress. Girl, can you understand? We don't want to see you almost got it, Beach. You almost got it. We don't want to see propping, like you propping him up everywhere. We want to see progress. Right? Sheesh. Let's go ahead and get back into this, you guys. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. I just thought I'd throw that little message in there. Do not fall prey to the devil's schemes, you guys. Don't do it. Let's go ahead and watch this because I saved it for a reason. We're going to find out, girl. We're going to find out.
Now, the reason why I've actually got Tasiki's Instagram in the back, because what clout does she need, please? She's got 2.4 million followers. What clout does she need? I notice Chrisean loves to say this about people. They want clout. They want clout. You're all on that show for a reason. So even if, let's say, Tasiki wanted clout, you're all on the show for the same reason, no? To get your money up, to get these bookings, and to fight. Those are the three reasons I can think of. It's going to give you clout regardless. So whether them two were fighting, whether Chrisean or Chrisean and Tasiki were fighting, they're going to get clout regardless. So I'm confused at where this whole clout comment is coming from. Again, look at your sister's following. I know obviously Chrisean may have more, but Tasiki has a huge following. So this whole clout thing is confusing me. Now, the reason why I've actually got Tasiki's Instagram in the back, because what clout does she need, please?
That's a good damn question. What clout does she need? And if she needed it, she already got it. Once you gave her that pink ticket, that was all the clout she needed, just to be honest, just to let you know, girl. Because you've been hollering they want clout every clip I damn near play. When you go and when you're no longer friends, or you don't no longer see eye to eye, or you done threaten to take somebody's life, okay, or wish them just the worst. You always say that they're using you for clout, and it's not always true. Because I think this man brings up a valid point. Yeah, you got more followers, 4.5. I don't know if it's moved yet. But what clout does she need? When you gave her that pink ticket, I'm telling you, at that moment, that's all Tasiki needed. Okay? And all she needed was her foot in the door, and she took it and ran with it. Okay? She ran it into damn near a career, because she's been on a few seasons of the baddies. And there's a reason why they keep you around. Like the regulars that are on baddies, there's a reason why they keep them around. You may not agree with it. They're money makers. They're easy to work with. They get it. Because one of the worst things that I can just let you know in acting, if you're not easy to work with, you're not going to make it far. If people don't like you, and it's because of something you did. Like I said, if you're not easy to work with, you're a bitch, you're always late, you complain a lot, you don't get along with others, no gold stars in preschools, those type of people don't make it. People don't want you around. You're annoying. You bring the room down. You bring the energy down. That's enough. They don't care if you're $1 million star. They don't care how beautiful you are. They don't care how young you are. And I think there's a jealousy factor there, because regardless of their up and downs, their saints or sinners, Tasiki has a likable personality. It just is what it is. Nobody wants to be around a complainer, somebody who sits up for hours and hours, according to Jay. She said, that's all you do is sit up and talk about people. You talk about your own sister, like you, look, and we've heard so much more, like, bro, you feel me? And I believe there's an animosity there that's lingering, that's been lingering. That's been lingering. They both light up the room, but in different ways. And most people, some people want what they can't have. You understand what I'm saying? So let's see, y'all. Hold on. Let me see what else I got, and I will be in the chat because of what? Because of what? Right? Let me see, y'all. Somebody said something that I wanted to touch on too. Because, let me see, is it in here? It's like, are the feds watching? Are the feds watching? Because there was something that Chrisean said that I heard recently. And it's not like she said it recently, but she said it. That's good enough for me, right? She said if I did anything to Ronnie, they would know. Well, my question is, who is they? And are the feds watching? The feds is watching. What? You guys go and take a look at this clip, okay? It was made, I don't know when, but it's recent enough for us to pay attention to. And did you know that Chrisean'S learner's permit was signed with Ronnie's last name? Did you guys know that? Let's go ahead and get into this video first. Let's go.
All right, cool. Jason Lee drop an interview. She insinuating stuff. Because Jason Lee asking about my ex that died. So she insinuating shit.
Messy.
Like, you're weird. Bitch, I'm on paper. You know, if I did anything, they would know. Stop playing with me. All right, cool. Jason Lee drop an interview. She insinuating stuff. Because Jason Lee asking about my ex that died. So she insinuating shit.
Messy.
Like, you're weird. Bitch, I'm on paper. You know, if I did anything, they would know. Stop playing with me. All right, cool. Jason Lee drop a
She came, looked them people in the eye. They would know. Ooh. Is the feds watching? She's talking about Tasiki and her interview with Jason Lee, where she insinuated exactly that. And more people have. Have you addressed the rest of the people that also ring the same sentiment? There's something about Chrisean. I cannot put my finger on it, but everybody ain't lying. You'll never convince me that everybody is lying. Some of these people, maybe. Some of these people, I don't know. I don't know the motive behind it. I don't know their intent. But what I do know is everybody ain't lying. Everybody is not lying. Somebody said this don't even feel like an interview. Chrisean talking like the feds is watching. Y'all make that make sense. Chrisean's learner's instructional permit was signed Chrisean Can. They were closer than close. Okay? Knock it off. knock it off. This is crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know, y'all, how she was able to get that. But that's what she signed it as. I mean, she could have just been signing it like that, right? I don't know how they let her get away with it, but I just thought I'd just bring that up to you guys so you guys could see that. Stranger things have happened. Okay? Stranger things have happened. And remember, the reason why I feel like at the end of the day, Chrisean really hightailed it out of there as far as baddies, you abandoned damn near 300K. Or how much was it? Did she get 200K? Or was it 200, y'all? Yeah, 200K. Because what? You didn't like the curtains? You couldn't take the heat of the fire in the kitchen that you caused? You were afraid of your sister in more ways than one, but you did not want to fight her because, yeah, well, maybe you didn't want to fight your sister, but also you were afraid to fight your sister. She said herself that you don't know how to fight. So she must have proven that before. Because you can't tell me this is the first altercation that you guys have gotten into, because it's not. We saw you guys on Crazy in Love. If Tessa wouldn't have been standing there, who knows what would have happened. I think that was Tessa. Yeah. Taseki said Chrisean is not that great of a fighter. And she hates she only uses one hand. And she does.
Chrisean got at her, huh?
Yeah, she with her. And Chrisean, I don't know why people think, but Chrisean really not a fighter. She's really not. She's just strong. You know what I mean? And coming from the same family that, you know, that I can say this. A lot of people that's scared of her.
That shit gotta be
they don't
genetic,
know, like,
though, because y'all both like.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I
It's
mean?
genetic.
Was you athletic too?
Yeah, I used to run track too.
Oh, okay.
And play football.
Yeah, so this is just in y'all DNA then.
Mm-hmm. And I used to play tennis. We just sport heads.
Sean, she got chuckums too, though.
She do, but she's not.
Think about
compared to my siblings, like the sisters, like that fight. Chrisean is the one that shouldn't have to fight. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So we proud. We was proud to see her doing that. Is she the baby? Yeah, she's the last sister.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we was proud to see her doing what she was doing. But us as fighters, we were sitting back like, dang, she out there doing what she can do. You know what I mean? She's still not a fighter.
But you like, we taught her well.
No. I don't know. I didn't say that because
you wasn't proud
I don't fight with one hand. So that's one of my no-nos. I don't fight with one hand.
Oh, okay. You really boxing.
Yeah, we gonna fight.
Did you box?
Yeah, I was supposed to, but I stopped.
Chrisean got at her, huh?
Yeah.
Now, somebody said, keep it real. Chrisean uses one hand because she sneaks people. The girl can barely do a skit without needing to call an ambulance for a breathing treatment. Why do you think she's bringing mashed potatoes with her on baddies? She has no plans of fighting. She's going to have people do it for her. Taseki most likely means she's strong because of her tolerance for taking hits, but she's about to co-sign her sneaking or play bullying people to pass as being a true fighter by her standards. Most of it's bullying. Yeah, she got stamina. Yeah, she you know what I'm saying? She holds her own. But at the end of the day, she does fight with one hand. Okay? While she's grabbing or pulling or yanking or sneaking with the other hand. That's not a true fighter. And that's the reason why she didn't want to fight Taseki. Because anybody who fights with two hands and one person fights with one, come on. Come on. Right? That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's all I'm saying. And for Marsh just to pop up and just be like That is so weird to me that she would minimize herself to just run at the beckoning call of this woman. I mean, what is it? You feel me? Was it fear? Was she scared of Chrisean? Now I know that they fought. Remember, I think Zio or Jay said that Chrisean and Marsh fought. And I don't think Marsh lost. Which makes me think that Marsh is probably not really afraid of Chrisean because they said that. So I don't know. But I remember when she showed up to go get Junior.
I know, but nice to meet you.
Looking crazy. She just left everything. She's supposed to be getting her hair done. Look where she at. She shows up to court to pick up Junior after Chrisean's arrest. Now, that's a good friend. Like, I would want you to go get my baby. I'm not saying that, right? I'm not throwing any shade, but it's the things that come after this as well.
Oh, yeah.
Kiki was changing the diaper.
My sister's here though, so. No, I get that already.
Yeah, no.
Ridiculous, I swear.
I don't trust nobody. So, and I told us not to let the baby go to the bathroom to stranger, and he left him without.
This is crazy. This is a West Coast rappers court, and they're going to the whole
Who in the hell is Kiki? And why you had that child in the bathroom? We ain't seen Kiki never again. We ain't seen Kiki since. Okay? Like, who the hell is Kiki? So I said, wow, I didn't know that. That girl is sick SMH. Do y'all know Zeus paid Marsh for a little appearance? Yeah, they did. That's what she said. She told Lemmy and Natalie, don't bring her on Zeus. I think Tasiki didn't know that Marsh was coming. Now, they said that she didn't know that she was there. And editing is a motherfucker, so I don't know about that. But I do not believe that she knew that Marsh was coming. Or maybe she did. You know, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I know that's the reason why Chrisean left, because she did not want, she already knew she looked bad. Because these clips and all these latest that they dragging out one day. It's been 4 episodes. And we still talking about, are we still gonna see Marsh and I mean, are we still gonna see Chrisean and Tasiki on the next motherfucking episode? Because I hope we don't. I'm done with that storyline. I want to see Tasiki in the studio. I want to enjoy her music. Okay? She raps, she sings. Okay, she's going to go on to bigger and better things. Not saying that, I mean, they still got the Baddies reunion coming up. And there's nothing wrong with being a baddie if you know what you signed up for. And it looks like it's bringing in a pretty good bag. And once you kind of keep going and do different seasons, I think you kind of get locked in, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing at all. Okay? Nothing at all. Now, you know who else wanted to say something? Let me see if there's anything else. Now, y'all, I wanted you guys to see that the man that was unalived and Ronnie took the fall for Eventually got out. They said it was self-defense, and he's been absolved of that since then. And rest in peace to Ronnie. And positive vibes go out to any and everybody who was affected by the loss of his life. But if you guys remember, Geronimo, I forgot his last name, his family is still very much alive and hasn't let this die down. Okay. And they have spoken out, specifically Geronimo's sister. Now, how dated is this clip? I don't know, but this is my first time hearing even an utter of a word from Geronimo's family. That means if we're watching and they're online talking, they're watching. Okay? And we want to know, Chrisean, are the feds watching? Because we're watching. Okay? Geronimo's family, they watching. They watching. Okay? Where would LA be without Mexicans? Black love, brown pride in the sets again. I'm just saying. Just saying. Let's go ahead and get to this clip, you guys. Because I'm like, what? I'm clutching my invisible pearls and I'm clearing my throat. Let me clear my throat. Just a glimpse, all right? Geronimo Vasquez, his daughter. Geronimo Vasquez's daughter answering questions, okay, about Blueface. But this is still Geronimo Vasquez's daughter, okay? Hold on, y'all.
Why don't you ask Blueface why he's fucking with an informant?
Niggas is savage. Niggas is monsters.
Why don't you ask Blueface why he's fucking with an informant?
Niggas is savage. Niggas is monsters.
Why don't you ask Blueface why he's fucking with an informant?
Niggas is players. To niggas at dog players. To niggas at dog players.
Are the feds watching? Because we are. And Geronimo's daughter, she is. We're just asking a simple question. You guys heard what she just said. Blueface, we're going to need for you to come to the front of the congregation and answer some questions. Just come right quickly. You can go back. Why are you or were you effing with an informant? We would like to know that as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and read this, okay? Let's see what this says, guys. Let's see when this post was made. January 11th, 2025, okay? Okay. Now, when was this video created of her speaking? We don't know, okay? We don't care. Let's go ahead and get into this. It says, my father was anything but a demon. You're going to stop playing on his name. The real demons in this story are two individuals who chose to lie, sign a plea deal, and become confidential informants for the federal authorities. Ask that individual why the case was sealed. What led them to pick that specific area? These two are experts at portraying themselves as victims. Inquire why his partner called my family using her boyfriend's phone. She seemed to take pleasure in taunting us. Admitted that she lied while laughing. Something we were already aware of. She had plenty to say about him. It's time to reveal who truly took my father's life. Those are some chilling words. Let's keep going.
Just an FYI to the two people who had turned their cameras off. Everyone is already aware that we require cameras on at all times, so that's not a big deal. All right, guys, so let's get started, and please mute your mics. Thank you. So this particular meeting is extremely important, and that is why we have 331 people in attendance today, which is incredible. And thank you guys for all coming. We're very strategic with all of the invites, so please refrain from mentioning certain names in the meeting today, please. The main goal is to focus on the information provided by Jeremy, Kaylee, and our guest speakers. They will be sharing all of that information that we've been eagerly awaiting. Just a quick side note, after the meeting, we will share a small portion with the other patrons, but Nate and I will review what is suitable. And saying all of that, I want you guys to be aware of your comments and questions. We do have the Vasquez family in attendance today. We also have the Coast to Coast partners, along with just an FYI to the two people who had turned their cameras off. Everyone is already aware that we require cameras the Chicago and Oklahoma teams and our wonderful veteran sub families. So basically that should indicate the significance of this meeting. And so it should be clear to everyone that Ms. Malone's time is approaching. And yes, this meeting concerns the legal and informant status of Ms. Malone, the entire meeting, the Chicago and Oklahoma teams, and our wonderful veteran sub families. So basically that should indicate the significance of this meeting. And so it should be clear to everyone.
Okay, you guys just saw that clip. Let's go ahead and read what this has to say. It says, blank, I was at the meeting. It was a Zoom meeting with the law, and a piece was shared on Patreon, and my source got it for me. Okay, so that's how this person that put out this video, that's how he got it. Okay, shout out to Corey Lombardi for this post. Okay, yeah. Okay, Peter is that dude. It seems to be the source of this clip that was used in this post. Let's keep going. Rock ain't no regular snitch. You notice her nephew keeps saying Illers travel. Pay attention. They all know Rock traveled to unalive Vasquez and she got a bag. Now, these are the words that I'm reading that are coming out of my mouth. I'm simply reading them. Okay? Everything is from my perspective, is my opinion, my POV. Okay? And everything else is alleged. So don't come for me. All right? You guys see it. That's why I like to bring it to the people. I like to bring it to the people because, like I said, at the end of the day, we let IG tell it. We let these social media streets tell it. And the following receipts that are provided come from the very source of who's saying it. Provided by these social media streets. And then we let the people speak. Okay? It says Slim, who posted the videos of the Zoom meeting about Hushan, informant status, had posted another video of the victim's daughter, confirming that Hushan is an informant and more. The victim's daughter also said that she had posted Hushan's informant paperwork. It's out there. You think these people ain't forgot? They ain't forgot. They on it. They're listening. Their eyes are up. Everybody, look, keep your eyes peeled. They got their eyes peeled.
Y'all be safe. You know 12 out here.
Okay, y'all. So there you guys have it. There you have it, y'all. What do you want to do with that?
The Chicago and
all I can
just an FYI to the two people.
Put the That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Yeah. That's all I can do. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. That's all I can do. Chrisean'S so damn pretty. Chrisean'S biggest challenge was Slim, and she had to throw a shoe at her just to get her to react. Chrisean sucks life and energy. Yes. Let's name all the people she fought. I'm telling you, Chrisean is anti-clout. Somebody said her name is May Ann. You see? Somebody said, folks better seek discernment because Rock is a demonic spirit using Jesus' name to deceive the masses, y'all. Thank you guys so much for your input, y'all. All I can do is bring it to y'all, right? And that's all I got, you guys. That's all I got. Thank you guys so much for tapping into Blonay Got Tea. Let me see. Let's see what else we got. I'll play some other clips for you guys, but that's all I got. Okay, I'm gonna play a few more clips. Also, I did want to say, you guys, before I leave, is prayers going up to Lil Durk. I don't know how you guys feel about that. He is reportedly being held in jail with a 23-hour day solitary confinement and only 1 hour out, with a cell only big enough for a toilet, a bed, and a sink. And remember, his trial hasn't even started yet. Now, this seems to be over an Apple Watch, so he must have smuggled in some contraband, i.e. the Apple Watch, and this, I guess, allegedly is his punishment. He is a high-profile rapper, I would think. I don't know if he would already be isolated, but to be in a cell for 23 hours and you're waiting on trial, to go on trial. And I'm not trying to say that he did not do what he's accused of doing. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to Von, to King Von, who lost his life. And they're trying to say that Lil Durk, had something to do with that. And he very well may have. But he gets due process. He gets due process, y'all. He's been there for 4 months with 23 hours in it. You know what that can do to your psyche? And I just say prayers going out to him, because I wouldn't want anybody to be in that situation. Now, I understand once you're found guilty, you know what I'm saying? Just being in prison, is that not enough? And I get it, guys, but just, I just want to send positive vibes to him. Okay. He hasn't even gone on trial yet. Now there's people that are willing to speak up. And I'm pretty sure, when the feds have their case, they pretty much have it in the bag. Okay. Their success rate is extremely high. So I get it. I'm not a dumb Dora, but it's just pulling at my heartstrings a little bit, you guys. But like I said, thank you guys so much for tapping in. That's all I got. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. She do death spells. I don't care what nobody say. Let me see. How can she be on papers and make all them threats to Blueface? Well, that video was kind of, I don't know if she's still on papers, because that video was kind of old when she said that. That was an older clip. So I'm not too sure. But you said Durk had it all and he just threw his life away like that. Yeah, he did. He certainly did. I believe Durk sacrificed King Von. A lot of people do. And I think there's evidence out there, because come on now. They don't do this. Come on now. Their success rate is, we know that there's something there. Okay. And no disrespect, y'all. No disrespect. All right. Thank you guys so much for tapping in to Blonay Media, you guys. I will be back on Next video, I'll be back with another live video. You guys, make sure you guys check out my edited videos as well. Show them some love, and I will do more of the edited videos. Thank you so much for tapping in. And until next time, America.
Hey, pray for Lil Durk. I heard they in jail doing this man dirty. So per reports, they say this man Durk been locked down 23 hours a day, fool. No commissary, barely any phone calls, and no in-person visits whatsoever. Whether you mess with this man or not. Anybody that's going through that, that's wild, fool. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. But pretrial detention is not supposed to be a punishment. Not like that. That is not justice, fool. That's pressure. They fucking with this man's mind. They in there trying to break this man mentally. You think about it. You locked up in a small little space, 23 hours a day, only 1 hour out. So let's say essentially he do beat the case. He still gonna have some issues, bruh. Because like I said, that messes with you mentally. You in that one spot, you don't have no human contact. You don't hear no movement but your own. You don't hear no voice but your own. Just let y'all know what's going on with the latest Durk news. If you want to stay updated on any type of news, because I do all news, you already know what to do. Hit that follow button. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. Hey, pray for Lil Durk. I heard they in jail doing this man dirty. So per reports, they say this man Durk.
And
This is what people do.
me, but when you, Chrisean, try to act like speaking on shit that's unsolicited, motherfuckers care because I was right there when this shit blew the up. Are you delusional? When motherfuckers try to carry a narrative like, oh, it's enemies. Okay, so when I just seen you December 22nd because you walked in the shop that I was working in, you initiated conversation with me. You invited me to dinner, came back to the shop, invited me to a blunt, and I declined all that shit because it's just like, that's just not what this is. Then you text my phone and I got a missed call from you on the same day, on the same night. So it's just like, when you try to go online and carry an enemy narrative, that's just crazy to me. But then also too, I don't watch your lives and shit like that. So to be honest, people send me bits and shits and pieces. So I don't know what the really is going on to me. But when you, Chrisean, try to act like speaking on shit that's unsolicited, motherfuckers care because I was right there when this shit blew the up. Are you delusional? When motherfuckers try to carry a narrative like, oh, it's enemies. Okay, so when I just seen you December 22nd because you walked in the shop that I was working in, you initiated conversation with me. You invited me to dinner, came back to the shop, invited me to a blunt, and I declined all that shit because it's just like, that's just not what this is. Then you text my phone and I got a missed call from you on the same day, on the same night. So it's just like, when you try to go online and carry an enemy narrative, that's just crazy to me. But then also too, I don't watch your lives and shit like that. So I met her in 2020 after my baby daddy had passed away. I was with my big sister. Shortly after that, it was kind of like, how did it go? It was kind of like we was just mobbing, figuring everything out. It was like July. It was in 2021 when she asked me, like, I want you to like help manage me alongside Blue or whatever. I still even have the message because I had posted it in my close friends group because it was like a big moment for me. And she was just like, and we'll just bust down whatever you feel me, you hit me off the profits and shit. And that for the most part, that part, some stuff stays solid. Like you kind of, that's why I be saying like all the little small for the bird stuff, like there was real shit going on. It's like, honestly, I'm
Great
eating off this
moments in
situation.
life that you can never
it's like I'm
forget.
gonna eat off this situation for the rest of my life, and that's just really how I feel because I'm Marshanae. You kind of get what I mean? And it's not because of whatever. It's just like I put in work that niggas don't know that I did. So it's just like I put in real work, and it's like we really built something collectively, regardless who wants to admit it or not, amongst ourselves or the outside world. And it's like I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect it, and I'm not gonna disrespect it because it helped me feed my child, to be honest. You kind of get what I mean? So it's like, and it's not even that. It's like I have real friendships with these people. Like I've been through real things with these people. We done really thugged it out for real. So it's like these people are always close to my heart. I met her in 2020 after my baby daddy had passed away. I was with my big sister. Shortly after that, it was kind of like, how did it go? It was kind of like we was just mobbing, figuring everything out. It was like July. It was in 2021 when she asked me like, I want you to.
Let me pick out my outfits.
I'm gonna have to take you to the police station. You have a warrant for your arrest.
What?
You have a warrant for your arrest.
Oh no! Who is Latasha Jefferson?
Got arrested. Cops coming early. She on the run. Tell her leave, gotta run. Y'all run. Daddy's coming early. She on the run. Where? Tell her leave, gotta run.
Where's the car? Where's the car?
She on the run. Tell her leave, gotta run.
Where's the car, bro?
Swat. You know out there, we might not know. You know out there, some ass some shit like that. We had to get my bitch the fuck out of here. That's what the fuck we do. We get our bitch the fuck out of here.
Where's the car, honey?
Right here on the camera.
No, come here. Hey, don't follow me. Don't follow me.
No camera. No camera. I'ma give it to you. That shit hurt me. Give it to that shit. That shit hurt me. Look at my sleeve. That shit hurt me. I'm stacking the street. That shit hurt me.
Oh my God. Oh my lawyer. Donna. Call anybody. Call anybody. Donald. Where's he? Where is he? Please, they gonna call the police, bro. Please. Why is these fucking cameras, man? Why is these fucking cameras? They gonna put this shit on all type of blogs, everything, please. Donald. Donald.
Hurry the fuck up, get her in court. Who is it?
Oh my God.
They gotta get out.
This shit lame as fuck.
Come on, come on, come on. Right here, Tommy. In the car, go.
Wait. My phone.
High speed chase, though. You gonna have to go.
Wait.
We can't go on no chase, though. We ain't going on no chase.
Wait. Yeah. Please just call my lawyer. Call my lawyer, Rob.
You can't talk to my lawyer. You cannot go on your car. You cannot go on my car without finishing.
Rob, please. You want me to drive off? They not gonna do it. He don't want to. You want me to drive? Drive to the sprinter. Let me pick.
That's how you know you got real people that love you around. Because the people that don't give a fuck ain't gonna say nothing.
Oh, she got a mouth on her.
She good.
Nobody showing her love, though.
I'm showing her love. She can talk all she wants. I love her.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck.
You're going to show that natural love.
I love her. And Junior. When I say nephew, I mean that.
Just so you know, you got real people that love you around. People. Trash. You don't have a home, you have nothing. I just bought an island.
What can we expect from the amazing Chrisean ride?
An island.
When people don't have places to live, John, that's not how it works. You really need a place to stay right now.
No, I'm not homeless. That's the other thing. Stop.
Hey, Blue, I wanted this to, I'm homeless or whatever. Out of kindness, his heart, he allowed her to come back.
He kicked her out the house like you're homeless.
It's my house.
Whose house?
His. That's mine.
It's Blue's house.
That's my house. We moving my shit in my house. And I'm finna go to this house. Take all my stuff to this house.
I found the bitch in the car sleeping, said, Chrisean, that's you. I want you to get your own place with you and your baby.
I've been looking at land.
$10 to Chrisean, baby, because they ain't got nowhere to live.
I just bought acres of land. I'm building a foundation, a compound. I'm getting married.
And obvious that she don't have a stable place to stay, so she.
I got a penthouse right in Baltimore. My sister and my nephew was sleeping in the car. Do you guys sacrifice to get some money? Where your money at? Where your house at? Go right there. Trash. You don't have a home, you have nothing.
It's obsession. It's obsession, bro. What's with you?
Okay, now that don't make sense. She was just telling Marsh to kick Chrisean. She was just telling Marsh to kick Tasiki while she was down. Now this bitch talking about, we're sisters, bro.
I'm not scared of you. You know I like you. Chrisean was like holding on to. It's obsession. It's obsession.
She's really not. She's just strong. You know what I mean? Coming from the same family that, that I can say this. A lot of people that's scared of her.
That shit gotta be genetic though, because y'all both like.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Was you
athletic
too?
Yeah, I used to run track too.
Oh, okay.
And play football.
Yeah, so this is just in y'all DNA then.
Mm-hmm. And I used to play tennis. We just sport heads.
Sure, she got chuckums too though.
She do, but she's not.
Think about
compared to my siblings, like the sisters, like that fights. Chrisean is the one that shouldn't have to fight. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we proud. We was proud to see her doing that.
Is she the baby?
Yeah, she's the last sister.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we was proud to see her doing what she was doing. But us as fighters, we sit back like that. She out there doing what she can do. You know what I mean? She's still not a fighter.
But you like, we taught her well.
No. Hell no, I didn't say that because I
you wasn't proud
I don't fight
of,
with one hand. So
what?
that's one of my no-nos. I don't fight with one hand. A lot of people think it's Chrisean.
To pay me $10K or whoever, $10K to build a storyline, or Zeus, whoever you said Lemmy, whatever the fuck. All you gotta do is build a storyline. He gonna give you $10K. You gonna go viral. The teeth are gonna go down. You gonna go up. Chains, and some earrings. And whole time she was doing this because she wanted me to go against Latifah. She tried to talk to me into doing it, and I wouldn't do it. And then she tried to fake trick me and try to buy me shit. And I'm like, I'd rather have the money so I can, make something shake. I can flip some money. You ain't want to give me no money. You kept want to buy me chain the whole time because to pay me $10K.
Bro, I don't care what nobody say, my nigga. I'm looking dead in my sister's eyes. We don't want to fight. We don't want to fight. It's like the demonic shit around us. The program, how it's supposed to go, is forcing us to do whatever, say whatever out of our mouth. We don't eat on time, nigga. They starve us, make sure we're hungry, angry. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about this country. Y'all can sue me. Y'all can delete my Instagram. I don't care. I don't care. I'm getting on my fucking flight. I'm dipping, bro. Oh, God, bro. Oh, God, bro. Bro.
Discussion with Joe. So open discussion with Joe. So this how I go. So somebody asked me how you deal with a liar, a person that just repeatedly lie about everything. Like they lie about where they at, they lie about where they been, they lie about where they came from, they lie about where they mama stay, they lie about where they homeboy stay, where they homegirl stay, all that. They just lie for no reason. But you really care about that person, like you really into that person. You've been dating this person for like 5 to 6 months, and you just you see that the cycles of lies, it just continue. How can you build that person? Me personally, this is my theory, y'all. I'm just telling you about me. I'm not finna try to build nobody like that. I personally finna get the fuck from around me, because if I can't trust you to just tell me where you at, or because me personally, I'm not even finna ask you. If we have a casual conversation and I hear noise in the background, I mean be like, oh, where you at, baby? You straight? You good? Whatever, however, and they just continuously lie or just lie for no reason. That's a red flag right there. You can't even keep a G with me, so how am I trust you to even try to build with you? From me to you, if you feel like you want to build up, you're going to kind of drive yourself crazy in a sense, because you're going to always keep that third eye open. You're going to always be like, well, is this person lying about this, or this person lying about that? What is they really telling the truth? It's like you ain't going to really ever be able to get comfortable with that person, because you don't know the truth from a lie.
Hear that shit. Get your ass up and cook, or clean up, or do something.